The Naval Academy in Maryland buzzed with activity on a brisk Monday morning. Cadets moved in perfect unison, their boots hitting the pavement with sharp precision, while instructors observed with watchful eyes. Amid the discipline and order, a sleek black SUV rolled up to the gate, drawing curious stares. The guards straightened immediately as a man stepped out, dressed in a tailored suit, his signature golden hair unmistakable. Donald Trump. "What's he doing here?" Cadet Lieutenant Sarah Miller whispered to her friend Ethan. With a confident stride, the former president walked through the gates, a small leather briefcase in hand. No one had expected him. Staff and cadets exchanged bewildered glances, wondering what this surprise visit could mean. As Trump made his way toward the main building, an officer approached, saluting crisply. "Mr. President, it's an honor. May I ask what brings you to the Academy today?" Trump gave a small smile, keeping his answer vague. "I'm here to observe and speak with some of your finest cadets. Off the record." The officer hesitated for a moment, but quickly nodded, passing down the order to gather a select group. Among them was Sarah Miller, known for her sharp leadership and unwavering discipline. Standing in formation, the cadets held their composure as Trump scanned their faces, his eyes briefly pausing on Sarah. "Let's take a walk," he said, motioning toward her. Cadets exchanged puzzled glances. Why her? Sarah's mind raced as she walked beside him. What could he possibly want? She stole a glance at him, trying to read his expression, but his face remained unreadable. "So, Sarah," Trump began, "why did you join the Navy?" Sarah straightened, answering without hesitation. "To serve my country, sir, and to honor my father's legacy." "Your father?" Trump's tone softened. "He was a Navy officer," she explained. "Died in a rescue mission when I was 12. I swore to follow in his footsteps." Trump nodded, his usual bravado giving way to something quieter. "He must have been a remarkable man. Let's keep walking. I'd like to hear more." As they strolled past the Academy's training fields, cadets practiced drills, simulated missions unfolding around them. Trump's gaze remained sharp, as if he were evaluating every detail. "Tell me," he said suddenly, "do you think you're the best cadet here?" Sarah blinked, caught off guard. I don't know about being the best, sir, but I work harder than most." Trump stopped, turning toward her. "Hard work is good, but confidence is essential. Show me what you're made of." He led her to the Academy's notorious obstacle course, gesturing toward it. "Beat the best time in your unit." The challenge was unexpected, but Sarah knew there was no turning back. Taking a deep breath, she stepped forward. The course was brutal, towering walls, deep muddy trenches, steep rope climbs that tested endurance and strength. As word spread that Trump himself had challenged Sarah, cadets and instructors gathered, eager to witness the outcome. She launched into the course, every move precise, every step fueled by determination. She scaled walls, leaped over gaps, and crawled beneath barbed wire, pushing herself beyond her limits. Halfway through, her arms burned, her legs felt like lead, and a slip on a muddy incline nearly cost her valuable seconds. But she recovered fast. With one final leap, she crossed the finish line, gasping for air. Trump clapped slowly. "Impressive, Cadet Miller, but this is just the beginning." After the challenge, Sarah and a few cadets were summoned to a briefing room. Trump stood at the front, his leather briefcase resting on the table. The room buzzed with whispers until he finally spoke. "I'm sure you're all wondering why I'm here." He unlatched the briefcase, revealing a stack of folders. The top read, "Operation Valor." "This," he said, holding it up, "is why I came." Trump explained his mission, a program designed to honor unsung heroes and train the next generation of leaders. And they had been chosen to be part of it. Cadets exchanged glances, confused but intrigued. Sarah raised a hand. "Why us, sirs?" Trump's gaze was steady. "Because you represent the best of what this nation can be, determined, resilient, selfless." Operation Valor aimed to mentor underprivileged youth, teaching them discipline and leadership through cadet training. "You'll be working with kids from tough backgrounds," Trump said. "They face struggles you can't imagine. Your job is to guide them, to show them what's possible. Sarah's heart pounded. This was way beyond what she'd expected. As the briefing ended, Trump leaned toward her. One more thing. These kids don't just need discipline. They need hope.
Can you handle that?
Sarah met his gaze, uncertain, but resolute. Yes, sir. I'll do my best. A week later, the cadets met the youth they'd be mentoring. The group consisted of tough, skeptical teens, each carrying their own struggles. Among them was Malik, a 15-year-old with a sharp tongue and a defiant glare. As Sarah approached, Malik crossed his arms. I don't need your help. His voice dripped with attitude. Sarah smiled, unfazed. Good. I'm not here to fix you. I'm here to work with you. Malik smirked. We'll see about that. From a distance, Trump watched. He leaned toward an instructor and murmured, keep an eye on her. She's got what it takes, but breaking through to him won't be easy. Back at the academy, Ethan remained skeptical. I don't get it, he admitted to Sarah. Why would Trump, of all people, care about mentoring kids? Sarah shrugged. Does it matter? If it helps even one of them, isn't it worth it? Ethan frowned. I just don't trust his motives. What if this is all for show? Sarah sighed. You're always so cynical, Ethan. Maybe this isn't about him. Maybe it's about us, about what we can do. Ethan didn't respond. Deep down, he wanted to believe in the mission. But something still didn't sit right with him. Over the next few weeks, Sarah struggled to connect with Malik. No matter how hard she tried, he resisted. He rolled his eyes, muttered under his breath, or walked away. One afternoon, she noticed him sketching alone in a notebook. Cautiously, she approached. That's really good, she said, pointing at his detailed drawing of a battleship. Malik looked up, surprised. It's just a sketch, he muttered, quickly closing the book. You like ships? Sarah asked. Malik hesitated, then nodded. Yeah, but it's not like I'll ever design one. Guys like me don't get those chances. Sarah smiled. Maybe they do, you just need someone to believe in you.